Hey, we're back.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so here's the thing.
What?
So much to talk about. But what I want to start with is the future.
Oh.
So I want to know, number one, have you ever had your asshole waxed?
Once.
How did it go?
It was in college before I was going to Cancun, and it was a Brazilian, so it was like all of it.
Right.
And the butthole didn't hurt as bad as the vagina part.
Really? Mm-hmm. See, I thought you would have had a really hairy ass.
Oh, well, I also shaved my ass.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You actually with a razor?
Yeah, like bend, just like you did with your cock, I did it with my butt. I just bend over, shower, swoop, swoop. Because they say someone with a hairy ass is intelligent, and the more hair, the more intelligence you have.
Wait.
I have heard this. I don't know if it's a wives' tale or what, but that's true.
How often do you shave your ass?
Pretty much as often as I like shave my legs, maybe.
So like it gets prickly?
Yeah, and
so
then it gets like itchy.
When you're wiping, you're like, oh, it's literally like.
Ah, yes, it is though.
Ew.
Yeah, it's not ew. It's natural. It's human.
How hairy is it? Like, where is the hair?
In the butt. Where's your hair in your asshole?
Oh, I mean, it's a ponytail.
You could braid that shit. Put in some Dutch braids up in there.
So what my thought was, it's not as interesting now because you've done it, but I kind of want to try to get my back waxed, and I'll get into that in a minute.
Let's do it on the show.
I want to do it on the show. Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
I want to do it on the show. By the way, we have a list going of things we want to do on the show.
We do.
Let's read through a couple.
Sure.
See what you guys think.
Well, Shane is really interested in making a bachelorette game for me.
I really want to get your hairy ass eaten.
No one's eating my ass anywhere on film, ever. Mm-hmm. Or even in the bedroom, to be honest.
Oh.
I don't know if I like that.
Do it in the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Okay, so we want to get her a man.
Yeah.
What else do we want to do?
We want to put the PAs through the ringer. Some sort of game
so
here.
PAs, if you guys are production assistants, so they do so much stuff. So we were thinking like we could fuck with them and like ask for very weird things, like specific types of foods, and have them like wash my hair.
They're bitches.
So
wax
that's a fun
my
game.
ass.
Wax my ass. Guys, if you have any ideas of what you want us to do on the show, because this is now a show that we're filming. By the way, if you want to watch it, go to fullscreen.com or download the Fullscreen app on your phone. Because we're filming this show, we want to do more like crazy shit that you can watch.
Yeah.
So I think waxing your hole is good. Leave us some comments on SoundCloud and iTunes, and also just tweet us like ideas. I want to interview a prostitute, but I also want her to show us like some sex tricks.
Ooh. What kind of prostitute? Like a high
hardcore fucking like
from the
prostitute.
street?
She might have to be wearing a mask.
Oh.
Ooh, or a bag over her head.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like,
what kind of prostitute shit you doing at home?
Because she can't put her face out there because it's illegal.
Maybe she make good business. Why is it illegal?
Prostitution?
Oh yeah, we're not in Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Well, maybe we could just call it like community service.
I love that.
Maybe we can get away with it with some choice words.
But the reason I brought up waxing in the first place, I had a situation. Now you texted me about it. Tell them what you texted me.
Well, I saw your Instagram, and I was very proud of you because I saw you in the pool on a float with no shirt on.
Now, let me explain. Well, first of all, let me explain what happened. And then I'll get into the Instagram.
And I did text you. I'm really proud of you. You're really making strides. I'm happy for you. Good job. I did. I was proud of you.
You did. Now, okay. First of all, let me explain what happened. So I've been dating somebody who I haven't told about all my problems.
Who?
A little somebody.
Same person, new person.
This has been the same person for a few months.
Okay.
So I haven't told this person about all my problems because there's too many and
can't get through them all in 2 months.
No, and that's the thing is I wanted to go into this. I usually go into relationships or dating and I try to start over. I'm like I'm going to pretend like I don't have any issues, and then eventually they all come out.
Girl.
So my body image issues are something that I haven't told this person because one thing happened where like maybe like a month ago. He was kind of like, oh, so why are you like so obsessed with like dieting and exercise? I don't get it. And he knew I used to be fat, but he's like,
he hasn't watched any of your YouTubes?
No, he's not really into it. And he's like, well, not into it, but like just whatever. So he's like, yeah, I know you used to be fat, but you're not fat anymore. And I'm like, well, like I'm just always obsessed with trying to get like a normal body. And he's like, but you have a normal body. It was like one of those things where
like this boy
an
already.
Outside perspective was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I love that.
Because like all my friends like get where I'm coming from, but he's like, I don't get it. I see your body, you're fine.
Right.
So there was that. So then I'm like, oh God, okay, now I have to pretend like I'm fine with myself. So then I knew this moment was going to happen because I have a pool now. I knew this moment was going to happen. Like, I always stayed away from pools when I was a kid. Never went to water parks, like, because I knew I'd have to take my shirt off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's going to happen. He's like, we have to go swimming. And I'm like, uh-huh. So then I just had to pretend like it was so normal. Like, da-da-da, took my shirt off. And in my head, I'm like, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to jump off the cliff. I want to blow my brains out.
Oh, no.
But I had to pretend like, I'm fine. So then I got in the pool, and I'm like, I'm fine. Well, and it was fine because, like,
Was it liberating at all?
I mean, it was uncomfortable for a minute, and by a minute, I mean the whole time. No, it was fine because it was a person who that's the person that, you know, the person you're dating is the one who, like, if they don't like your body, they just leave.
Right.
So the fact that he's still around and he's
Did he see it, no shirt off, or your shirt off, like, before the pool?
Yeah.
Like,
yes. I mean, yes. But, like, a pool is a different situation.
You're
I feel
in
like
the water, man.
I feel like in bed, there's, like, more of, like, you can, like, hide things. You can do angles.
Lights off.
No, lights on, but, like, you can do a lot of, like, arching the back. You can, like, make yourself look better. In, like, when you're, like, just standing in your backyard and you take that shirt off.
Mm-hmm. No, like, amount of sucking in.
Flop City. So.
It's like.
But here's the problem. The problem was the next day. Because I woke up and I'm like, why am I on fire? Why am I in pain? What is happening?
Oh, no. Now, you're not used to it.
It's been a week, by the way. It's been a week, and let me show you this.
Oh, Shane.
If you guys want to see this, go to the Fullscreen app.
Shane,
Fullscreen.com.
Gotta do sunscreen, boo.
This is
Have you never put sunscreen on that part of your body ever because you're so used to it?
I put sunscreen on everything, but I guess I didn't do enough. And yeah, so.
See, that's when you get this dude and you're like, hey, babe, will you lather my back?
No, my hairy fucking back. Are you kidding me? I hide that back from the world.
When we get it waxed.
From the world.
Well, when we get it waxed here on this show.
Hold on. Jake, you can, like, pull my shirt down a little bit.
Here.
Pull my shirt down.
Don't
go from there. Look at this hairy. Can you see this?
I can.
Well, show them.
Well, did you already shave it?
Sometimes I go in with a razor, but I can't reach like the down part.
Yeah, you missed over here.
By the way, your hands are so cold, it's like you're dead.
I'm dead inside. My sunscreen. Oh, shit. Sorry. I just hit him on the back, and I got you good. I'm sorry about that.
No, you actually did it earlier, and I didn't say anything because I wanted to save the story, because I wanted to do your reaction. But earlier when we came in, I was drinking soda, and she walked up to me. She's like, hey, buddy, and just slapped me on the back, and I was like, oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, but I'm happy you did that.
Thank you. Well, I'm an aggressive person. I punched you in the stomach the first time I met you.
That's true. Ooh, wait. Side note, we should have. That's mean. Well, not mean. I'm just so interested. So, sex change operations are, like, so fascinating. Have you ever watched them?
Yeah. Well, not like in
YouTube
person.
Well, I was thinking. No, I was kidding.
I mean, you made me do some shit here on this. I did the Botox, I did the gas station, but I don't know if I can get a penis.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I was watching this documentary. I forgot what it was called, but it was about a trans girl and, like, her whole journey and stuff. And nobody ever talks about, like, it's so fucking insanely difficult and, like, painful and takes forever. I mean, you know, once they turn it into a pussy, you got to wear a glass dildo for, like, a year, like, so that it keeps the hole open.
Dilator?
There's so much stuff, and I'm like, we should have somebody on and just, like, talk about all of it. Show pictures.
Put it on the list, or a doctor that performs those. Maybe.
That'd be interesting.
From the doctor's perspective.
I follow the weirdest doctor on Snapchat. I don't even know his name, but he, like, films himself while he's doing surgery, and it's so uncomfortable. He, like, literally, I don't even know if the patients know. Like, they're, like, laying there asleep, and they're naked, and he's like, here's Cindy about to give her a breast lift, and then he, like, films it while he's doing it.
I don't think that's legal.
And puts, like, little, like, heart face emojis over her nipples. Like,
Shut up. That's gross. That was against HIPAA laws.
Against what?
HIPAA laws.
HIPAA?
Yeah, HIPAA. HIPPA.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Some, like, legal stuff for, like, hospitals.
When you get legal.
Yeah, man. It's like a laws that, like, protect people's rights in medical places or something like that.
Speaking of which, I have something to tell you, and I'm really embarrassed. But I want to see what your thought on it is.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So you know how I love to, like, downplay everything in my life, and I like hate when people talk about how famous they are and how, like, successful they are, whatever. And whenever somebody's like, "Oh, you do well on YouTube," I go, "Oh, not really, whatever," because I just hate it.
Well, yeah, and that's also, like, your defense mechanism of you not caring about yourself.
Got it. So I had a situation where I pulled a Tyler Oakley. I pulled a YouTuber move. And I'm only saying that because Tyler's shameless and he's open about it.
Where are we going, on vacation?
I pulled a Trisha Paytas on that ass. Okay, so it was me and some friends and some family. And it was, like, you know, a Friday night, and I was, like, kind of drunk, and I was talking about this foam pit that I love jumping in.
Yeah.
which we should go to.
I can do backflips and shit. Let's roll.
Let's do it.
Foam pit.
Write it down.
Bring it in here. Tell the people to come here and bring Trampoline World to us. Foam pit.
So we walk up, right? It's like 10 o'clock. They close at midnight. And the doors close, and it says closed. And I'm like, no, it's open. We drove like 30 minutes to get there. So I'm like, bang on the door, and a sad girl walks out. She's like, what? And I'm like, why is it closed? She goes, oh, technical difficulties. Like, all the cameras aren't working, and that's a liability, so we can't have anybody in. And I'm like, wait, let me in. And she goes, no. And I said, wait, who's the owner? And she goes, well, I'm the manager. I'm like, I want the owner. I'm like drunk at this point. I'm like, I want the owner, the guy who owns the whole place. He's like, well, he lives in Riverside. And I'm like, call him up. Call Riverside. And then so she does. And I'm just like, listen, I don't ever do this. And I've never done this in my life. I have millions of people who know me, kind of. And if you let us in,
trying to sell
if you let us in, I'll like take a picture and I'll put it on Instagram, and like millions of people know and will come here, and I'll give you money.
Like, I just want to go on the phone.
And she was just like, no. And I was like, please, let me talk to the man. So I talked to the manager. I'm like, sir, yes, hi. I have millions of people. My name is Sean Dotson, and I'm going to take pictures and snappers, and I'm just going to all in the phone pit. And he was just like, oh, okay, fine. So he was like, sure, just like, you don't have to tweet anything. Just like, I feel bad for you. Just go.
He's like, honey, just go in and get out, because I can't anymore.
Man. So then I get all my family, and they're all excited. But then that's the moment where things change, because I realize all those people that work there are teenagers, and they were probably so excited that there was a technical difficulty because it was Friday night, and now they get to go home 2 hours early.
Off work early.
Cut to me walking in, going, yes, foam pit is ours, bitch.
Let's go.
And they all had to watch us in the foam pit because of the liability. So they're all standing around watching, just like pissed. Us just like, woohoo, jumping in the foam pit like, yay.
Oh, lifeguard on duty.
So 5 minutes later, we all start to realize what's happening and how douchey we look and how awful it is. So I just like, we all slowly crawled out and just went, thank you. And just like slowly walked away.
Oh no.
But hey, I took a picture. It was my most liked picture on Instagram.
With your foot hanging out? What are those socks?
Yes.
Do they give you new socks?
Yeah, you have to wear these special socks.
They're like totes, like hospital socks.
Yeah, it's like to stay sticky or whatever.
Oh.
So guys, also like they did not pay me to talk about them, but they're called, what are they called? Oh, Sky Zone.
Sky Zone.
They're everywhere. They're all around the world.
You should put the foam stuff in your pool. Drain the water out.
Oh my God. We're touching hands right now.
Hold my hand.
No, I said that the first time I went to the foam pit. I'm like, you know what? During the winter times, when I can't use my pool, what if I drained it and filled it with foam?
Yep.
And I thought it was the most genius idea ever until I realized that I live in like Spider City, which is like literally Bug City at my house because it's in the hills.
Yeah,
Can you imagine like the crazy amounts of spiders that would get in that foam? Even if I covered it.
Well, maybe you just like could sanitize it or like throw Lysol in it.
My pool is huge.
You could pay someone to get
deep.
it.
By the way, that sounded douchey. My pool is huge.
My pool's huge.
What I mean, it's not huge. It's just 12 feet deep. That's so much fun.
Have you ever gone to the bottom?
Yeah, but also if you fall into foam, the foam pit is only 4 feet deep because you literally can't get out because you sink to the bottom. Imagine sinking to the bottom of 12 feet.
12 foot
You'll
pool,
never
you're
get
just
out.
like, this is how I die. This is my death. I'm buried in foam.
Right. Well, speaking of sinkholes, God made a mistake.
Ooh, bitch. Well, it turns out Farrah is getting sporty.
What?
Bitch is playing golf.
What?
Taking baby Sophia to a golf course and playing golf. And basically, the story itself is not that exciting. Actually, she's not very exciting right now. I was like, where's all my Farrah drama? The only thing is she's like a successful restaurateur now or something.
I think maybe she's taking a little break from being crazy.
I think she is,
because we're all so like, we get it.
Yeah.
But maybe she'll come back with something super crazy. She'll be trans. Yes. Something big.
Yes.
She'll take over.
She already has.
We're ready.
I'm born ready. But what I liked about it is the people's comments that were getting pretty.
Well, what's the picture? Explain the picture.
The picture is just her and baby Sophia. Baby Sophia's driving a golf cart, which I don't know if I condone.
I do. I trust baby Sophia to drive that more than I trust Farrah.
That's true too. But bitch doesn't even have a golf club in her hand. Or like, there's one.
Can you imagine Farrah with a golf club in her hand?
Girl.
Her temper.
Do you think she sat on it? She like went in the bathroom like, hold on 1 second. Let me just see. Hello, where's James Dean? But basically someone on Twitter was like, I'd like to put it in your hole. like hole in one,
I love
like
it.
golf humor.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone else just wrote like number 8, like and like a hand and like a D, so it looked like a big emoji dick with like splurt, 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 splurt coming out. And then he wrote like a chick, that emoji that looks like Farrah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, the end.
Ew.
And then there was one other one. Where was it? Oh, this one. That little doomed whore is such a little bitch.
Wait, Farrah or Sophia?
Sophia.
Oh, no, that's a child.
No, she is just like her dirty cum guzzling mom.
Oh my God.
I hate watching her annoying ass. It ruins the show. Farrah should beat her kid the way everyone beat that pussy up.
That's too much. That's a lot.
So then there was like a conversation between two other people. Go, that kid is evil. I'm sorry, but I watched an episode of Teen Mom, and her daughter was throwing shit at her own grandmother. She's a little brat, if you ask me, and very telling considering who her mother is. Sad she's being raised by such an idiot.
Why are they so mean to the kid?
I love it. Yeah, if my kid acted out like hers does, I would bust that ass and try to prevent her from selling molds of her roast beef pussy to make a living. You bitches all need to get a life. I bet your husband's beat off to this bitch because you are some basic ass wannabe scallywag.
Wait, so she's standing up for her? I'm so confused.
I have no
That last
clue.
one was
All I
very
know
confusing.
is that DaxMommy09 on Instagram was going on a rant
Dax Mommy.
and was hilarious.
Wow.
Just roast beef pussy molds.
You should leave a comment on Farrah's next picture that's like crazy and see if it gets responses.
It probably would. Like the amount of anger in the comments section of, especially of Farrah's, I've noticed, is like people fight in the comments anyway, but like there's some people that are like, fuck you. Like they get in such personal fights with each other. It's like, hello, be nice.
Let's go to Farrah's Snapchat and see what's cracking.
Do it.
See what's going on.
You're good at that. You know how it works. Bring it
I
up.
know how. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm ready. Get ready, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some Farrah.
Let's see it.
I love my booty. It's
Okay, she's eating a lot of clams.
yum, 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 yum.
Oh.
In my cup, froyo in my cup, yum. I love Froco. Woo!
Wait, hold on.
Froco's her new business.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's real.
Dude, yeah, it opened up like last
I
week.
thought that was like a joke.
No, bitch, is like cut the ribbon at this like Chamber of Commerce shit.
Wait, where is it though?
Texas?
We have to go.
Let's take a road trip.
That's so fun. Wait, I'll be in Texas.
On your book tour. We got to find out where it is. It's called like Froco, and she has some crazy mascots that look like really weird emoji things.
Oh, I'm so ready. Oh my God.
Go.
Guys, side note, I don't know. I don't think, I might have brought it up last show, but I'll bring it up again. I'm going on a book tour.
You didn't bring it up yet. Let's
I
talk
didn't?
about it. No, I want to know all about it.
Okay, so it starts on my birthday, July 19th in Houston, Texas. So if you guys, please, it'll be on my birthday. And if nobody shows up, that'll be awful and the worst birthday ever.
Oh, that would be.
That would
but
be
you
awful.
know people are going to show up.
You know, I don't know. Like, what if they're over? I don't know. So Houston, Texas, and then I'm going to be going to 7 more places. And go to my Facebook, facebook.com/Shane Dawson fans/events, or itgetsworsebook.com, and you can see all the dates and locations. And get your tickets now. And please come. And I'm just nervous.
Has it gone on sale yet?
Yeah. The book or
The book.
No, the book goes on sale on my birthday, July 19th.
So are you doing an audiobook of it? Because that's the only way I'm going to read it.
Maybe.
You did the first one. I loved it on the first
I
one.
did. The thing is that
I could do your audiobook for you.
the audiobook is hard, especially in this book, because like a lot of the chapters are so there's a lot of like different characters and dialogue and this and that, and like it's confusing. It would be confusing to listen to because you'd be like, wait, what is happening? It's much easier to read. So on the 19th, I'll
But
be
I have
in Houston,
a really
Texas.
comprehension problem.
I'll read it out loud to you.
Oh, I would love that. Hey, we can do snippets on the
Perfect.
show.
We can reenact it.
Okay.
Okay, Orlando,
Did
Florida.
you talk about me in it?
Anyways, no, I didn't. Orlando, Florida, July 21st. Minneapolis, July 22nd. Chicago, July 24th. Wait, there's like 2 more. Hold
You're
on.
going to some cool places.
Hell yeah. Cincinnati,
Cool.
July 25th. And then New York,
Ooh, I'm gonna
July
meet you there.
27th. And then last but not least, San Francisco, and that is July 29th. San Francisco is the one I'm most nervous about because that's the one on Facebook that has the least amount of RSVPs. So if you're in San Francisco, please come.
If any, I think it just has low RSVPs because it's so far away. People can't commit yet. Like,
No,
don't
like-
base numbers on
no,
RSVPs yet. That's your last tour
Right.
date. Like, they'll come in.
Right.
Once the buzz starts going on,
I hope
too.
so.
Like, San Fran, I'm coming for you. Ding, ding. Get the
Right.
gates out. Let's roll.
Yeah. But then it's also confusing because New York has the most RSVPs, but this is so boring for people to listen to. But on the last tour, New York was my least amount. And it still was great, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? So I feel like New York is a bunch of like, y'all just lying to me.
Well, I do that all the time, Facebook events. I'm like, sure, I'm going. And then I'm like, not going. Like, obviously.
Great. Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. See you on the 19th. Not. Psych your mind, Houston.
Well, guys, I am going to go RSVP out of my penis in the bathroom. And when we come back, we have Amanda Cerney. She is a Vine star. Oh, by the way, we got to talk about this for a minute. So I didn't know this until very recently. She was like a Playboy girl, like a playmate.
Like 2011.
I know. And I really, it's like, I want to talk about it so bad. But I feel like, what if she's one of those girls that's like, I don't talk about the past?
That's adorable. We're getting it out of her. That's cute, bitch, but not today.
All right, guys, we will be right back. See you soon. We're back.
Hey!
We're back with Queen of Snapchat, Vine, Amanda Cerney.
Hey.
I live for that.
Thank you.
First of all, I'm so excited you're here for so many reasons. Number one, like I know you already, so I feel like that means we're gonna get real deep. Because we've like hung out. Well, we haven't hung out, but we've like been on movie sets together.
Yes.
You have?
Internet famous.
I feel like we're like, you know, when Lindsay, like Raven Simone, when people be like, "Oh, you're friends with Lindsay Lohan," and she'd be like, "No, but like we've been on sets."
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah, that is us. That sums it up. But I would like to hang out with you.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like too cool though.
Girl, I try every week, and he's like, no.
Nah. Yeah,
It's never going to happen.
Yeah, he makes you feel good about it. Oh, well,
Right.
He just tells you no.
Straight up.
He doesn't.
He's like, save it for the podcast.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, I hit him up all the time.
We'll
like,
get on
hey,
that
what you
level one
doing?
day.
What would we
Yeah.
do? Like, okay, if I were to hang out with like Queen Amanda, like, what are we doing? Because like, number one, here's the thing. I joke that I hate myself, but like I feel like you're like a 10, and I feel like you roll with 10s, and like I'm like a 5.5 on a good day, and I look at Jess. I roll with 4s. You know what I mean? No, kidding.
This is the best damn 4 you ever going to see. Shit.
Stop
Your
it.
expression
You're a 6.
changed
I'm
You're
at
a
least
6.
a 7.
No, you're
So,
a
like,
10 out of 10.
What do 10s
Let's
do?
roll.
First off, I need a makeover, like 100%.
No.
What kind of guy? You hang out with like hot guys.
I have like non-hot friends.
Oh,
Let's look at a
that's
picture.
it.
Pulling,
That's
I'll show
it.
you later.
You have to
These
have
are all my
non-friends.
non-hot friends, and these are all my hot friends.
Well, you need non-hot friends, so when you take a picture, you look the best in it sometimes.
Right?
God.
Yeah, that's
You know?
a strategy.
It
They
is.
say.
What if there was a Snapchat filter where like you could make the person next to you so fucking ugly? That would be everything.
That's genius.
That is a great
Actually,
idea.
it's not a filter. It's called taking a picture with me.
Oh.
Kidding.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
we'll do that later.
So like, what would we do? Like, what's like a Friday night with Manda?
Amanda. Man.
Manzi.
Well, it's always different. Sometimes I'll go to different bars.
Really?
I like bars more than clubs.
Like
I
a
think.
dive bar?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the difference between a bar and a club?
Clubs more of tables and bottle service.
Heels.
And yeah, high heels and
Yeah.
house music and
And a bar is what? Just like
it's like play some rock maybe sometimes, or they have some, I don't know what bar
Popcorn.
music. Popcorn.
some
I
popcorn.
think that's the movie theater.
No, man. Every dive bar that I love has a popcorn machine
Really?
in it.
That's the place
I
where
don't-
6s hang out. But like, what's like a
I'm a
bar?
7.
What's like a 10 bar?
A 10 bar.
Like, do you have like a name of one?
I think
wanna
that's the
Google
best
it.
thing about bars is that they don't have ratings for
Yes.
people. So I think it's what makes it. You're
But
denying
isn't-
me.
But is a bar a place though? That's not where you wait in line and then they say like, "Ew, go."
Club.
No, it's a club.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. I could do like a cheesecake factory. What are your thoughts on that?
They have a wait usually, so
Oh, on a Friday night, that's true.
Yeah.
See, but I go on a Tuesday morning.
to avoid it, avoid all the lines.
He's there Monday through Friday.
So okay, so we start the night at a bar.
Yeah.
Is that where we start?
No,
Mm-mm.
well, what time?
Pre-drink
No,
first.
yeah, you go to dinner.
Where are
so
we going?
we're going. Well, I'm vegan. Sorry.
Ooh, why'd you make that face?
Because I feel like people who aren't vegan hate hearing people saying that they're vegan.
That's not
so
true.
I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Listen, I
Sorry, but I
love
don't do that.
I love cookies. Like if I was vegan, I would just eat cookies.
Oh, vegan cookies.
But you can't put eggs in it.
But you
Oh,
but you can have vegan cookies. They're really good too.
yeah. I'd be very fat if I was vegan. But let's keep going.
But why?
Most vegans are fat.
The
Like,
logic, I don't understand it. But let's move
are you
forward.
kidding me? Every time I've had a friend or like know somebody who's like, I'm gonna go vegan, boom, gain 20 pounds
Really?
in a heartbeat.
Maybe because
Because
they
it's all
think they can
carbs.
eat every. Yeah.
They're like,
True.
well, you have your nasty, disgusting, unhealthy chicken. I'll have my mac and cheese. I'm like, that's literally the worst.
Yeah, the processed dairy.
So where are we going to dinner?
Okay, so we're going to Crossroads. Have you heard of it?
No,
The
but
Britney
I'm gonna
Spears
miss everybody.
motion picture? That was genius?
Genius.
It's like very classy vegan restaurant. It's yummy too.
Oh.
I think Travis Barker is like part owner of it randomly.
He's a vegan?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought he died in a plane crash.
No.
Oh, that was his friend.
Aaliyah did.
Aaliyah
I
died,
remember a selfie of Travis Barker covered in blood in a plane.
No.
Google it. I remember it.
No way.
Google it. You're
Oh,
Googling
wait a
it.
second. Was he in a plane
I
crash?
feel like
He definitely was in a plane crash.
his ghost owns part of the restaurant. I don't know.
Right, while she's
Travis
Googling,
Barker.
so we're at Crossroads.
Yeah.
Is there celebrities there?
Sometimes.
Like who?
I've heard Beyonce eats there
Shut the
sometimes.
fuck up. She doesn't eat. She's a
Get
rock.
out of here. We're going right now.
She-
Stop the show.
Right?
We're
So it's
going to see
obviously good. If
Beyonce.
Beyonce eats there, it has to be good.
2008. Learjets crashed.
Is he died?
knew
No, he didn't die, I don't think.
Okay,
You
good,
don't
because
think.
I'm pretty sure I saw him there before.
It
Unless I'm
landed
really
and then
bad
it
at-
crashed through like a
He haunts the restaurant.
border.
Oh my
Something.
I love
Travis
that.
Barker and Adam DJ AM, I think
that's
died.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh.
Okay, so we're back at Crossroads.
Yeah.
We're back at the
Through the
restaurant.
tragedy. We're back. Yeah,
Okay,
so
then
we're
where-
there.
Yeah.
And then we order a bunch of plates to share because that's what
love
you do.
that.
And it really just
the way
helps
to
you
go.
bond with your friends. It's great. And they have really good cocktails too. So we'll
What's your
probably
favorite kind of cocktail to drink?
Well, I love tequila.
Me too. That's what I
Really?
do. I do the skin margarita, which is embarrassing to ask for, especially Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. Oh, they have it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the skin
Yeah, because I
margarita.
remember when that was like a thing. Everybody was.
Oh my god! I remember when that was a thing, and that was
8th grade.
sad and irrelevant.
No, but you know what's good and as low calories. That's great.
What's your favorite kind of tequila?
I love Don Julio.
Blanco?
Añejo
No, what are you like drunk?
with a 42. Is
Hey! I got to try some of that in Mexico, actually.
really
Got me
It's
good.
so smooth.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Wait, you drunk? What is it? You drunk? Me drunk is a lot of me saying all my insecurities loudly.
And crying.
What's a you drunk?
Me drunk is I'm very goofy, so I just get like extra goofy.
Like
I
wacky?
guess.
What are we talking? Because you hang out with Lele Palms, right?
Oh yeah,
She's fucking crazy. She's fucking crazy.
She is, and I love it.
How do you? No, because I did a thing with her. It was a Joey. Oh shit. Oh, this will be out by then. I think. Well, I did a thing with her, and she like I met her, and she fucking like the first thing, just like she was so nice, and then she just like ran and like jumped into a fucking trash can or something crazy. I'm like, this bitch is nuts, and I love it.
She gets like bursts of energy sometimes, and it's great because like you never know what to expect.
Time release, girl. She must be
Yeah.
on that ADD medication.
Yeah. Does she like when you guys are hanging out? Does she just like bust her head through a fucking window? And you guys are like, oh, Lele.
No, it'd be great for my Snapchat if she did.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't like just hurt herself on purpose. Like she'll save it for the.
That's what I do.
On the sketches, she'll do it, which makes it hilarious. But
So is she that with us?
Huh?
Is she with us on our Friday night?
no, she's not 21 yet.
Oh.
She's with us. She is rolling.
She got a
deep
fake
with us.
ID.
If she comes, she's supporting my endeavors.
She's
I guess.
driving.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so Lily's there. I'm like fucking holding her down because she's pouncing around, just like breaking her head through the Uber walls.
Right.
Okay.
Naturally, she's just so energetic.
Okay.
So, and then because I'm usually pretty chill, and then when I start drinking it, I don't know, tequila like makes me lively.
I'm crazy. I want to
So-
knock shit over.
Yeah, I like to dance a lot when I'm
Solid.
drunk, and what else do I do? Yeah, I just dance.
Girl,
Just
yes.
all
Let's
night.
roll.
So like the only time I've ever seen YouTubers drunk is at like VidCon or something. Does Vine have like a VidCon?
No. Well, I think Viners go to VidCon.
They do?
Yeah.
But like what's like your
They're
Vine's
allowed?
party? Like what is your guys' shit? Like, oh, every year we have a
We
blank.
don't have one.
Really?
You gotta get on that.
No, but I don't
Somebody
think
would die because I feel like Viners are like
6 seconds.
we're just so like too much time with
Yeah.
alcohol would just be death. Yeah. No, I think a lot of the Viners like they don't really do vines anymore.
That's my next question is Vine, like, what is the situation? Because you still do Vine and you're still like killing it on Vine, but like a lot of people don't, and a lot of Viners hate Vine. Like every time I bring up Vine to a Viner, they're like, ugh, I hate it, or ugh, I'm leaving, or ugh, I left. Like they're so angry. Why? What's the fuck?
Yeah.
What's the fuck?
Well, I don't know. I think I don't know what it is. Like Vine was great because it grew us. Like that was the platform that whoever made comedic sketches on, like you were growing an audience and a following, and then some people moved it to other platforms. And I think the ones that kind of stayed on it noticed that it is dying a little bit. So it's like people aren't making as many. I think the last one I posted was like a month ago. So, and I used to post like every day, every other day. But now it's just like it's kind of like dying out. So people are using like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat.
So that's the thing. I guess I got on Vine really late. So like I didn't understand Vine forever. And then recently I started watching only because they have such funny animal videos. And they also, there's this girl who, and there's this girl who always like laughs at everything. Like it would be like, hello, and then she goes, me, like, so that's what I watch on Vine. So like,
I think everybody has different tastes.
So like, while I'm having my sad skinny margarita with all my fours, we're watching those. Okay, wait. So Vine is dying. People are pissed. Is Nash Greer still a thing? Is that a thing?
I haven't seen him in a while, or seen him in.
Is he dead? I feel like he's the one because he like grew his.
He was on the plane.
Yeah, he grew his hair really long and Here's the thing about attractive people, and I hope you don't have this situation. I don't think you will.
She's not attractive.
Because
I'm like a 4.
Disgusting.
I'm like a 4.
Attractive people who have always been attractive, or who like grow into their attractive, whatever. I feel like maybe you had an ugly duckling phase, but we'll get to that in a minute. I feel like Nash was always attractive. So they get bored of that and they get like tired of people telling them they're attractive.
He
so
looks like Schmeagol.
they purposely make themselves ugly. They'll like, get a beard or like grow their hair long and not showered. And he is going through that phase and I'm like, just be attractive. Like stop it. You know how hard it is to look almost decent? It's fucking impossible. So like people like that.
I don't think that's a good picture.
I mean, let's not be. I think he looks like Miley Cyrus.
I think he's a cutie.
I think he's attractive, but I think he's like trying to make himself not attractive at the moment.
I think he's like precious.
What?
He looked like he's stealing the rings from the Lord of the Rings.
You wish you could steal your rings.
Shit, all 5 of them. All 5 golden rings, bitch.
Okay, so do you hang out with him? How old is he?
No, he's younger. I don't know how old he is. Is he?
Yeah. Wait, don't tell me. I'm really good at guessing ages, but I'm nervous about you. Do you not tell your age?
No, I tell my age.
You do? Okay.
I think it's online.
All right, let's play a game.
Yeah.
All right, do you know? Did you look?
I don't know it 100%,
okay,
but I think I can guess.
Don't say it. Okay, so let's play a game. So what was your favorite TV show when you were like in middle school?
Good idea.
Middle school? It's hard for me to like differentiate time.
Well, like what's like when you were young?
You're like, well,
I love the Rugrats.
When they got older?
Was it all grown up?
No.
Okay.
When they did that, I wasn't like a big fan of it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thank God.
No one was. Angelica, you're a bitch.
No,
As a teenager.
yeah.
She's such a whore.
It's not cute anymore.
Such a whore. Cynthia, her fucking doll.
Okay, so Rugrats. Okay, what about like sitcoms?
Well, I watched reruns a lot.
Of like what? Friends?
Yeah, Friends. I would watch.
Okay.
I would watch.
Younger.
The Cosby Show.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, I watched it.
I love the Cosby Show.
It was great.
It's a great show, man.
I would watch Full House.
These are all reruns. Though. You didn't see them in the flesh.
No.
So you're younger than me for sure.
What's your favorite movie ever?
Elf.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Safe.
But
Safe.
I made a very judgmental face, and I didn't mean to.
But I also like Pretty Woman.
Good one. Classic.
Sorry.
You don't like it?
That's a gut
I love
reaction.
Julia Roberts.
I love that, like, you prostitutes and like elves, like Christmas movie and horse, like that's me. Okay, so that's hard.
Oh, and Inglourious Bastards.
Huh.
These are very new.
Yeah.
Which is making me think you're younger.
What was your
than me.
favorite toy growing up?
Ooh, yeah.
Like
a
ultimate
Furby, a Barbie.
Tamagotchi pet.
Ooh, that's old.
I know.
Spy Gear.
Spy Gear? The fuck does that mean?
What?
Like night
I
vision?
used to think I was like a spy, so
What did you see? Did you see your parents?
No.
Yeah, you did. You got the night vision up on there.
Well, we had new neighbors that moved in.
Ooh, I love it.
And we had like a group of neighborhood kids because we lived in like a circle.
Cul-de-sac?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But the neighborhood was like a U with like cul-de-sacs on it. So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where?
In Connecticut.
Ah.
And then, but a new neighbor moved in, and then I thought I found a key on the ground, and I thought it opened up every door possible in the world. So I had a good imagination, I guess.
Right.
And then I recruited all the neighborhood kids to join my spy group.
What'd you call it?
You're a cult leader.
Yeah. Did you have a name for your group?
I don't remember
Spy
what it
Kids?
was.
You're like, I made them all jerk off on each other
Yeah,
while
right?
I watched. And then we all killed ourselves. Well, I didn't.
I survived.
They're gone.
I'm the leader.
That's great.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to say you are, by process of elimination, I definitely think you're younger than me, which is crazy because I thought you were older than me because you're so mature and like very like well put together. So I was like, maybe she's like 29. But then when I'm looking at you, you look very young. And now that your favorite movie is fucking Elf.
But like, when did I saw that in high school though? Oh, that gave it away.
That really gave it away.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you're
I don't
like
know when it came out.
20.
I think it's old.
It's definitely not old. Well, maybe if you're young. You're young, damn it. 20. I just literally looked your body up. That was very invasive, but I did it.
Undressing you.
Put
with
your
his
arm
eyes.
out. Let me see these wrists.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Let me
test
see
your
what they've
underarm
lived.
fat.
Me too.
Like, now shake it. Like, I'm
Wiggle it.
compared to this 33-year-old fucking arm right there.
I'm not even going to do mine. I don't want to gel the face.
What, does the wrist tell
Well,
an age?
your hands tell ages. Let me see that front of that hand. Ooh, she's been through it. No, I'm kidding. No, they're good. They're good.
You could just tilt it back up. We got a little microphone stitch with those baby hands.
I'm going to say 20. Ooh, I'm in between two. And I'm going to go with my gut and say 20. 24.
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
Shut the fuck up.
You win.
Really?
You win.
When's your birthday?
June 26th.
Coming up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Happy almost birthday.
Thanks. Thank
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that like to be young?
What is that?
you. Wait, how
like?
old are you?
I'm turning 28.
Oh, okay.
I know. Who do you hang out with? Do you hang out with young people?
Mix.
Mix? Oh, I thought you meant like a band. Like, I hang out with Mix.
Yeah.
No.
About checks
They're
like for a
crazy.
second.
Like, cause Lele's 20.
Yeah, she's fucking young.
Yeah, and then Batch, he's like my best friend, and he's 20, gonna be 28.
You
Oh,
guys
so
have
he's
some
my age,
funny
okay.
vines
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
I was scoping down on it.
Yeah, I was
he's
watching some of
hilarious.
I was watching some of your Vines the other night. I mean, I've obviously seen your stuff before, but yeah, your Vines are pretty funny. That's the thing that's confusing about Vine. People think, oh, it's dying, it's this, is that. And I'm like, but your shit's funny, and like, I've seen funny stuff. Like, why do people say that?
Because it's not the same interaction that we used to get on the app. So
Right.
if we're used to, I don't know, getting like 10 million views on the videos that we post on Vine, and then it goes to 1 million, it's like, okay, still a lot of people are seeing it, but
Right.
other platforms have more reach.
Right.
So
So, like, you do Snapchat. So, did the people from Vine follow you to Snapchat?
I cross-promoted a couple times on Vine before. But, so yeah, I probably have like a bit of a split audience. Like some is probably from Vine, some is from Instagram, some just from Snapchat.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, my next question is, and I don't know how to ask this because I feel like
That's a great way to start out that question, Shane.
All right, moving
I feel
on.
like because we're friends, like, you know, like you're the Raven to my Lindsay.
Oh, man.
I'm more the Raven. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
great.
So obviously, so there's something about you in your life that I did not know
Mm-hmm.
until pretty recently, until after we shot the movie and everything.
Oh, the Playmate thing.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
If you're being touchy
And
about it, that's like the only thing.
Everybody knew, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I still haven't seen pictures because it's like I feel uncomfortable now,
Yeah.
even searching for that. So I have so many questions regarding not just Playboy, but like that, knowing that like somebody's probably going to go home and Google you. But like I didn't. I'm letting you know.
Yeah.
Did you?
I did, but I only saw like with clothes on.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Right.
You got your
Okay.
filter on.
There you go.
So like, okay, take me through it because I'm so confused. Number one, Playboy's not around anymore, right? Like they don't do it anymore.
No, I think Hef just sold the
Online.
mansion too. Well, oh yeah, they still do it, but they don't do the same centerfolds. Like it's more. I don't think they do nudes anymore.
Wait, so is this something you talk about though? Like I
Yeah,
I didn't Google it because I didn't want to see the pictures because I wanted like a genuine reaction. Because
Yeah.
maybe I'll Google it while you're sitting here. But like, is this so? You talk about this?
Yeah. I mean, I don't promote it necessarily.
You probably have so many fucking stories though about it.
Yeah.
Like, did you go to the mansion?
Yeah, like
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Okay.
were you in the grotto and shit?
No, see, I went to Florida State, and then at that time when I was there, I think it was my junior year because I was ahead in high school with like credits or whatever.
Smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Yeah.
but then I had two friends that messaged me, and they're like, "Oh, you should submit for a Playmate," and I'm like, "That's so random. What are you even talking about?" And then I like researched it more, and I remember watching The Girls Next Door, and I was like, "Oh, that's so fun." And then like Marilyn Monroe as a Playmate, like Kate Moss did a centerfold. Like I was like, "Oh, this is awesome."
They got great articles.
Yeah, great articles. And then I sent in bikini photos that I had to submit.
Who took them?
The bikini photos, I had them from modeling because I used to do modeling.
Oh, okay.
For, like,
So this
pros
wasn't
and-
like you're in your backyard and you're like, girl, get the camera.
Yeah.
This is like,
Yeah,
Get
it's
the
one-
snap camera,
Yeah.
the old school ones with
Yeah.
the film.
No, it's
girl, she's 24.
Girl, they had the disposables.
Okay, keep
Don't
going.
tell me they didn't have
but it's the,
disposables.
yeah, they had them.
Thank you.
Yeah, when I was like 8. I used them.
So much shade today, y'all. Okay.
No, they had them though.
Okay, so you send in the bikinis.
Yeah, so I sent those in, and then they reply back saying we need nudes, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have somebody take pictures of me like be nude.
Without
So
you
I
getting
put my
paid
camera.
first.
Yeah, but they can't do anything with them.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like you send it, and then they have to see if they want to fly you out there and like invest all their time and
my
money
God.
into you, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever. But so I put my camera on self timer
Oh no.
in
my
my room,
God.
and I'm just like,
Oh my god, do you
"Hey."
still have those? Because that's fucking everything.
I don't know if I do. I think I deleted them right away
Yeah.
after I sent them in. But I sent them in to them, and then I was wanting to do stuff with the government for work. Like I was studying international business, and that's what I wanted to do.
Total side note.
Whoa.
I want to get back to the titties, but I'm going to go back to your brain.
Yeah.
You're like really smart.
Thanks.
And every person I've talked to who knows you has met you. I have a friend who like does a lot of Vine and stuff, and he's always just like, "Oh, this person's such an asshole. This person's such an asshole." And when I brought up that I was doing the movie with you, he's like, "She's really fucking smart." He's like, "I had a meeting with her once, and she's so fucking smart." And then I was so interested because I even remember I heard a story from your audition because they were talking about how good your audition was, and they were like, "Yeah, it's funny. Like when she walked out, she was like." Because in the movie Internet Famous that we're both in, coming out soon, June 21st, you play like a total idiot. And in the audition, you were literally like, this isn't me, by the way. Because you kind of play it up as dumb, like on Vine.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm the dumb girl or whatever. But, like, you're so fucking smart. So what do you mean? You were trying to be in like working in the government?
Yeah. So my mom, she used to be in the sea, like she used to like work with the government and stuff before.
Oh my God.
But she did martial arts, so she owns like these karate schools and stuff, and she's great. And it made me like always want to like work in the government and maybe like be some type of spy or something.
You love that
But
spy shit,
I
man.
love it. But yeah, that's right. Never connected that.
Gotta get back to it, girl. Get
Yeah.
your spy gear.
Right? And I actually have a role coming up that I'm playing like that type of character, and I'm so excited
You were
about.
living for it.
Yeah, I was like, finally, now I can retire. But no, so I wanted just to, whatever it would be, like get some sort of internship and just see where I would fit best, I guess. But just international relations was what I was studying.
So as that's happening, so you're sending in these naked pictures.
Yeah.
You're like government or
Yeah.
Playboy.
Self-timer.
But I'm also super spontaneous and like just always open to new opportunities. And like every weekend in college, I would just like travel just somewhere new and just like try different things. And I don't know, I loved it. But so I sent in those photos, and I remember the next day walking around campus at Florida State, I was like, oh my God, what did I just do? What if it was the wrong email?
Oh my God.
My career's over. And then they emailed me back like that day saying, oh, we have approved you for a test shoot.
Oh my God.
And I was like, okay, cool. I've never been to California before. They're like, we want to fly you out during Halloween, and then do an interview there, and then do a test shoot, and then we'll send you back and let you know like what the word is. I was like, okay, I get to go to LA. They don't get to do anything with them if I'm not chosen, so cool. So I fly to LA, get picked up in a limo. That was like my first time.
Hey.
I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then it took me directly to the Playboy Mansion.
Oh my God. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm so excited.
First
right now.
time in
Yeah.
LA, just
Yeah.
like Sunset
Oh my God.
Boulevard,
Yeah,
living
it
your
was
life.
awesome.
But the Playboy Mansion's kind of like dirty, right?
Yeah, it's old. It is.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was just so cool because
Yeah.
you always see it on TV. And So they drove up right to the mansion. There's a guest house on the side for girls that come and test shoot. And so there's like 4 bedrooms in the guest house, and which is like apart from the mansion.
A 4-bedroom guest house.
Damn.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
So I stayed in one of the bedrooms there, and then they brought like my suitcases in and like set me up and everything. And then they're like, okay, we need you to come and meet Hef.
Oh my god, I'm getting diarrhea. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh god, and like I just got off the plane, and so I just walk up.
What were you wearing?
Just a sundress from the plane. Like my hair was up in a bun, and I was just like super just gross.
Okay.
But
By the way,
natural.
your super gross is like what we could never.
Yeah, that's like my 10.
Thanks, guys, but no. So they took me up to the dining room, and then there was like some playmates in there. The mansion used to be more live. This was in 2010, so the mansion was like still kind of alive. And they had, I think Hef had like 3 girlfriends or something at the time. Wow. And then like 2 of them were in there, and then a couple other playmate centerfolds were in there. And I just like walk into this room of like gorgeous girls, and I'm like, oh,
hey,
hi.
Happy
and
Halloween.
like, oh, take a seat. So I sat, and the chair I was sitting in, I guess, was Hef's chair, but he's such a gentleman. He was so nice. He just like walks up. He's like, hi, I'm Hugh Hefner. And I'm like, I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. And then I just talked to him for a second, and then that was it. Like, didn't see him like the rest of the time, even though it's like you're staying at his
place. Yeah.
But he's usually like either in his room or like in his study or something. I don't know. So
incubating. Yeah. I just like see him in like a pressure cooker or something. He's got to be like 10,000.
He is like a chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a good rotisserie.
Oh, like set and forget it.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So wait, you have to live there?
No, I just stayed there for, I think it was a week.
That's a long ass time.
Though. Yeah.
And it was like when I had my test shoot for 2 of the days, and they were like, okay, you can stay here if you want to attend the annual Halloween party.
Yes. What kind of slutty something were you? Did you bring an outfit?
I was a vampire.
Yes.
Wait, what did you see? So now, first of all, you better go full spy gear on this mansion. Did you get anything good? Did you see any crazy rooms?
No. Like, they had like secret passageways and stuff, which was cool.
That's cool.
Like and they have like parrots and monkeys and animals. I love animals, so that was cool. And then they have like the grotto, but like it feels like
there's so much semen in there.
Yeah.
What is it like being? I want to get to the Halloween party, but first I want to talk about the actually like taking the naked pictures. Mm-hmm. What is it like? So you had never done that before, like in front of a lot of people. What the fuck was that like? Like
it was intimidating. Like but the photographers, they have new photographers now, but the ones that I had, I think it was like the last year they had them, but they have been with Playboy since the beginning of Playboy. Mm-hmm. So they've been like, there's 2 of them. There's Arnie and then Steve Wada. So I had Steve, and then everybody on set is like he's been doing this for like forever. 50 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's like, all right, like time to start the shoot, whatever. And then like they ease you into it. It sounds like so creepy talking about it, but they ease you into it too, because I had like lingerie on, and then they're like, I'm like, I don't know. They're
Drop
like,
a strap off the shoulder, lady. Oh my god!
But it wasn't creepy. Like when you're on set, it felt so professional. Yeah. So when I was up there, they could tell I was like nervous. So the makeup artist walked up to me. She was like, I could tell you're nervous. Like the guys who are doing the lighting, they're focused on lighting. Like these guys doing the pictures, they're focused on getting the perfect shot, because it's their job to send these photos directly to Hef right after. And if they're not doing their job, they get fired.
So like, how naked was it? Was it fully naked?
Yeah.
And what's like
full bush?
What is like the?
I don't have.
I just wanted to know.
Wait, what's like the pose? Like, I've never even looked at a Playboy. What's like
it's
not super raunchy.
I mean, really,
it's not like Penthouse or anything. It's not raunchy stuff. It's like,
so it's not
like
ping pong balls.
No, it's not like one of those.
No, it's super. I think it's beautiful. Like the photos, like it's great. It's one I took them when I was 19. Yeah.
Do you have them like hung up in your house?
No.
Poster size.
Yeah.
Just over the
me
fireplace.
Naked. Welcome, guests.
Yeah.
This is me in my 19-year-old body naked.
I love that. Wait, okay. Halloween parties. Like, was there celebrities there?
Yeah, there was always a bunch there at the parties. Now they're not as great as they were. Like I don't go to many Playboy events now or any really. Yeah. But just because I'm trying to like stick with, because once I did my centerfold, that was all I did with Playboy. So I did my centerfold, and I had to promote it for a year. And then I was like, okay, that's as much as you can do with Playboy. So, like, if you continue to do it, then you're just...
Wait, so you took the naked pictures, and then what? They liked them so much, they...
Oh, right. So after that, after I did my test shoot, I flew back to Florida State, and they said they would get back to me and let me know if HEF approved me to go back and shoot a centerfold.
Okay.
So when I was back, they called me, and they're like, HEF approved you to fly back in May, and we'll shoot your centerfold, and then he has to approve that, and if that's approved, there's like a 50-50 chance that you're a playmate.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I get to go back. Yeah. But I was there for 2 weeks when I went back.
Isn't that like finals time too in May?
Yeah, but like school was, I always did fine in school.
Partying.
Wait, so a playmate, what does that mean? Like when you're a playmate, is that kind of like, you're like, what does that mean?
Like you're in the spy club.
Yeah,
yeah
you made it.
Yeah.
No, it's like, that's what was so annoying about Playboy is that they had the Playboy models that did like super, like, I hated the content of it. Like it was just, felt weird. And then they had like the playmates who were the centerfolds, and there's 12 a year, so like you get a month and you're a centerfold. And like, so in every magazine they have a celebrity on the cover or a playmate on the cover, and then they have a celebrity pictorial, like, which is the celebrity centerfold, and then the playmate centerfold.
Okay. So like now that you're like this big, internet star, have they wanted you to come back and do it, and you're like, no?
Yeah, they've asked me to help them even with like some of their social media stuff and help them like grow in social media because they saw my success in it without Playboy. And like, okay, well, you're not like doing like sexy photos all the time and just growing from those. You're doing like different types of videos and content, and we want the girls to just not be seen as like sex objects. We want them to be seen as more because they are playmates, and that was the tradition of a playmate before. So but like I was so busy like doing my own thing that I was like, no, I need to like focus on like growing my brand outside.
Yeah, like you could pay me to be a consultant.
They wanted to
do it. Yeah. Take that check, girl.
It's pretty interesting that like I pretty much stalk people. I know a lot about people and shit. Like I'm always keeping up, but it's pretty crazy that I did not know that you did play. I didn't know,
and
I knew who you were. I knew your vines. I knew who you were. I was like excited when you got cast. I'm like, oh, she's like a big deal. It's cool. I had no idea about the Playboy thing, and a lot of people didn't. But then my second question is, what does it feel like to? Okay, so when you come into like a set, like for Internet Famous, you come in and we're shooting or whatever, and maybe you know that people don't know. Is there like, do you notice a change when they go home and Google it and then see you again? Like, are they like kind of treating you a little bit differently, or like kind of a little weird with you? Like, oh, because they just saw you naked?
No, not really, because I think a lot of people understand what a playmate is, and they know it's like, it's not a negative thing. It shouldn't be a negative thing. Like, it's just you're comfortable with your body, you're taking those photos, and
they do respectable like shots, not just like pussy out.
No, but I still mean like if
I think it's beautiful.
Like for example, I had a dick slip.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
But it was really unflattering.
It was with a razor.
You couldn't really see it.
Wait, what was it?
No, long story short, I did the ice bucket challenge, and I wasn't wearing pants because like I was in the bathtub when I was doing it, and my dick reflected on the trash can when I like moved the trash can up, and people screenshotted it and like brightened it, and you couldn't really see. It just looked like a blob. It didn't look like a dick. It was more ball. I'm all balls. So it was just like a lot of balls. Balls and bush. And then, so I sent it to Hef. He did not approve. He said my vagina was too fat.
Oh, man.
But anyways, the next day, knowing that all my friends and everybody had probably seen it, because like it was like a thing where like, I was getting texts about it, I just felt so weird. I'm like, oh my God, they've all seen it. But then it was kind of liberating, and I'm like, I'm gonna whip it out. I'm gonna whip out my blob right now. But
my blob. Oh my God.
But I didn't. I kept my blob to myself. But like for you, is it one of those things where you're like, well, everybody I know has seen me naked now, so like there's nothing else to like be uncomfortable about?
No, because I think even since my centerfold photos, like it made me even more comfortable with my body, but also like made me be like, oh, okay, like I want to always have a great body. I want to take care of it. I think my body's better now than it was even during my centerfold. So I'm like, yeah, you might have seen my naked pictures from like 6 years ago.
But wait till you see it now, man.
You might have seen my blob from 2 years ago.
But
it's extra blob
your
now.
trash cans out,
Even
ladies.
grosser now. All right, well, let me think if I have any other burning questions before we get to the game. Okay, I asked you about Playboy, I asked you about that.
I will have a question. What's Shane like on set?
Oh, he's very...
don't hold back on me.
No. You were quiet.
I had broken my leg, And that was the first time I had
Really?
been walking or standing in like 7 months or something.
Really?
And I was in so much pain because like I had all the steel in my leg, whatever, so I hadn't been walking.
Yeah.
And like, so I was just like, in between takes, I literally had to like go and cry.
Oh.
So I felt bad because, that day we worked together, I was like so not mentally there because I was so pilled out and so like in so much pain.
Shane's on drugs.
I was on one. But what was funny about you was the first thing that you said to me when I walked out to meet you, you were getting your makeup done, and I had my Diet Coke and I had a straw in it because I had like a bunch of makeup on or whatever. And I was drinking it. She's like, are you fucking drinking Diet Coke with a straw right now? And I was like, I like you.
Yes. Called him out.
Yeah, but I do the same with my kombucha, so.
Oh, kombucha.
What's kombucha?
It's the drink that has, we should get some and have you try it on the air because it literally is like fucking, it's like this.
Is it in the coconut?
No.
It's like, it looks like a bunch of dead baby. Like it's this weird drink that's like chunky. And Lindsay Lohan like blamed it on her DUI. She's like, it was kombucha.
It's like 2%
BTW,
alcohol.
I saw something on Instagram, Lindsay Lohan, and she was wearing the same jacket in her mugshot that she wore in The Parent Trap. And it was like big on her when she was a kid, and she straight up was like, I think it's the same exact one.
I love that.
It was amazing. Just side note.
All right,
That's a little flashback.
let's play a game. What's the game?
Well, I figured I was watching a lot of your vines and a lot of like your sketches, and you're very smart like that. And so I figured you two could have a fun little improv game together.
Okay.
So basically, you guys will improv a little scene, but you're gonna pick from this pile of cards like where you are. Okay. So you'll pick one, right? Mm-hmm. And then you'll say like what your relationship is with each other. So it
this
could be
is where
like,
we are?
Yeah. The ones with the blank are like who you are. And you only need, I think, just like one. You know what I mean? Like, and then you'll get a scene. But here's the trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you put both piles in the same?
Okay.
It's like, motherfucker. So basically, throughout the scene, I'm going to interject different emotions. Okay. And so you guys will continue your story, but I'm going to be like, now depressed, and now happy, or now this, and you guys got to change it up and still get to your end. You can do it.
All right.
So first, you got to establish where you are.
Which one's that?
All right, so we're gangsters.
That's the one with the gold on the back.
Okay, so it says we're gangsters. This could get problematic.
You messed up your system.
It's okay.
Oh, we're gangsters. We're at a freak show exhibit.
What does that mean?
Like with the sideshow carnies.
Ooh, that's gonna get mean. Let's find another one. Oh, a romantic date, and we're
gangsters on a romantic date. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, there's a bunch of different gangsters.
Girl, I definitely have not looked up your naked pictures. I swear.
Well, I don't care if you do. I'm from country. Shit, where am I?
You can be a country
Can we do
gangster.
something other than gangster?
Sure.
I feel like I'm going to shout out that...
I'll be a gangster, and you're a super famous celebrity. So
wait, no, I want another one.
She's like, I already am.
A reporter? No.
No, next.
I'm a rapper? What?
I was going for a lot of just
silver.
general.
Hold on. Protester.
Ooh, a protester.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Ooh, so I'm like a gangster, and I'm like crass and crazy, and you're like against that.
Yeah.
And you're on a romantic date.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So, what's up, girl? It's crazy that our friends hooked us up. I feel like we got a lot in common, bitch.
I will not allow you to call me bitch. Are you crazy? I am so against that.
Oh, yeah, you are. I'm sorry about that. And once again, though, don't call me crazy, because, like, I do have mental disorders.
Oh, now you
like,
guys are tired.
But, like, one of my disorders causing me to take some medication.
I'm
so
against...
I'm kind of tired right now.
I'm so against all that.
You know what's crazy about being tired? Sex is crazy.
You guys are shocked.
Sex is crazy.
I would never.
Girl,
I would never. I protest against that all the time.
Sex?
Men taking advantage of women with sex.
No, Tiger Woods, he popped a sleeping pill before he had sex. That was his thing.
Jealousy.
And
Tiger Woods popped a sleeping pill?
he did, And then
oh my God.
right before he came,
I bet his wife would be so against that.
She hit him with a baseball bat. She did.
Oh man, baseball bats. I hate baseball bats. I feel like I should have one because everybody else does.
Over-caffeinated.
Ooh.
I'm trying to
You know
protest
what? I
everything.
don't know so much about baseball, but like what I do know a lot about is about like my balls, and my balls are ready to get hit. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you come up here?
I heard a lot about your balls, and I think they should not be in a society. They are blobs. They are blobs, and they are a sight to be seen, and they could hurt people.
Pity.
I feel bad for your balls. I really do.
Yo, thanks, girl. That's nice, because a lot of people just make fun of them, but a lot of people pity them.
People make fun of your balls?
They do.
Oh my God, we should join a force together, go against those people and do a strike.
Yeah, blobs
We should
for
do
blobs.
a strike.
Appalled.
blobs against blobs. Oh my God. That is absurd.
Yo, man, you just ain't see my blob yet. Let me whip my blob out and you can see my blob.
I would never
real
look
life.
at your blob, even if it is on the internet.
And let's wrap it up with surprised.
All right, here's my blob.
Oh. I'm all for that.
Check, please.
Check, please.
Good job.
Good one.
good.
It's tough to like switch it up, I think, like
Yeah.
that. But you guys
It's
rocked
not
and
when you're
rolled.
crazy and manic like me.
I was just thinking of what a protester would do, which is protest everything.
That was great.
Have you
Yeah,
ever had
good job,
issues with
guys.
that? Because I feel like my comedy is all look at me being an asshole. My comedy, but I feel like offensive and shit. And a lot of your vines and the ones you do with King Batch and stuff, they're all like offensive and crazy stuff. Do you get a lot of people like protesters, social warrior type people like you're like talking about stereotypes and you're doing this and you're doing that? And how
On
do you deal
Vine
with that?
more it was.
Yeah.
Like we would get more of that on Vine. Like we had to be more careful.
Isn't the
on it.
community too on Vine though? Like haterific?
Yo, they
Sipping on the haterade
Yeah,
hard.
like most of the comments are probably hate comments on Vine.
Yeah.
That's why, like on Instagram, it's much nicer. I'm like, that's so weird how platforms are so different from each other. But we would just be careful with like the content. Like if we put something that only the people that are just super sensitive, it's comedy, so it's like feeding into stereotypes is like, a part of comedy. Sometimes it's like
All the time.
you have to be able to make fun of yourself. So if like I'm a certain stereotype of like a white girl or like a girl that's
Basic bitch.
a basic bitch, it's fun to play that.
Yeah, let's go
So
get some
play
pumpkin
to it,
spice lattes.
right? And
Done.
that was like a
basic
thing.
together.
Yeah.
I'm more of a basic blob, but
Oh, don't you show me a blob.
So your blob's great.
well, guys, this has been so much fun. Thank you for coming. Guys, we should promote the fucking movie.
Oh right, yeah.
Right? Internet Famous, June 21st, which might already be out.
In the theaters? Or
In-
like straight to DVD?
It's
Are we allowed to?
I don't think. Well, it's going to be on iTunes first,
Yeah.
and then it might be somewhere else. But I'm really excited. Have you seen it? Wink. Have you seen it?
Yeah. They had me come in for a screening. So
Like
it
the
was
finished
great.
version?
Yeah.
Did you love it?
No, it was great. My favorite was the baby.
I love the
Yeah,
baby.
that was so funny.
I was so genuinely excited because you never know. Like Totally Sketch, the one who directed, or Michael Geller, I call him.
Yeah.
Totally Sketch. The one who directed it. He's my friend, so like you never know. Like you're gonna have to lie to your friend and be like, "It was so good."
I know.
I was
scared of that
so
too.
shocked and so excited, and I was like, took him aside. I'm like, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
I was so surprised.
It's funny
so
too
excited.
because like the people that you show it to or like have seen the trailer or something like, oh, it's an actual movie. Like,
Right.
yeah, what else is
Yeah,
it
what the
going to
fuck
be?
is it? Yeah.
But people are gonna love it.
People are gonna love it because it's also making fun of like what we do for a living. So like you're
Yeah.
making fun of stuff, I'm making fun of like YouTube. It's like really like self-aware, and it's people are gonna love it. If you're a hater, you're gonna love it, and if
Yeah.
you like YouTube and the internet, you're also gonna love it. So
Yeah, all the haters already are just like,
Oh,
oh,
so
Amanda's playing herself. That's great. I'm like, no, that's not me. But it's
well, guys,
great.
go get the movie, and also follow Amanda everywhere. Is your thing everywhere just your full name?
Mhm.
So Amanda Cerney. Follow her. What's your
Yeah.
Snapchat? Just Amanda Cerney.
Amanda Cerney.
Wait, have you? I told her last time I saw her. This new app came out that is like nobody uses it called
Oh,
Snow,
yeah.
and I was so excited about it. And then we started using it, and I literally used it for 5 seconds, and I still have not opened it.
Yeah,
yet.
same. I just used it that day we were on set, and I
So
didn't even
follow
use
her
it.
on Snow.
Yeah, follow me on Snow too, because I have a profile.
All right, you guys. Hope you have fun hanging with us. We have fun hanging with you.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited. And you know what? I'm not gonna look at you naked.
Yeah,
Yes,
I want this
you
friendship.
are.
I'm gonna look up your blob.
Hey, blobs in your mouth and blobs on your face.
See you vlogs later.